Welcome back. I hope you had a good spring break. Yesterday, you read from Out of This Furnace, a book about working conditions in Western Pennsylvania. We're going to continue with that theme today. This is an issue that will affect every single one of you in your life. So, this topic is actually very, very important. Um, you will be an employee someday. And maybe some of you will be employers. You have already learned about the employers, the business owners, the factory managers. You did that in the last section. People like Carnegie and Rockefeller. These are the people that are the employers. Now you get to see the other side, the employees' side. This is such an interesting topic for me personally. I've been in many different roles in my life. I know what it's like to work in a steel mill. I did that when I was in college. I know what it's like to be in a union. I have been the member of multiple unions in my lifetime. I know what it's like to be an employer because I was a manager at one time as well. I know what it's like to be a business owner. My parents owned a business, and I worked in that business as a kid for many, many years. So it is an interesting dynamic. And it's good to see things from both sides, from all angles. You don't want to just look through the lens of a business owner, and you don't want to just look through the lens of a worker. You need to see both sides. This is tricky, and you're going to find out as you grow, as you get older, and you have different jobs. You're going to find out that it is tricky. You need to find a good balance where the workers are happy, they are treated well, they are making enough money to survive, to live the lives that they want to live. But at the same time, the employer still has to make a profit so they can invest that money in their business and grow the business, which is also good for the workers as well. So you need to strike a balance. There, for a long time, was not a very good balance between workers and employers. We've talked a little bit about this earlier with the first industrial revolution and how things were becoming mechanized and machines were replacing people and you didn't need skilled laborers anymore. There's going to be a little bit of review for those concepts in this section, but there's also new information in this section. So I'm just going to show you where to go. You're going to go to Module 20 again, the student ebook, and you're gonna this time click on your table of contents and go to lesson 3, industrial workers. You can start with the opener, that's fine. I'm gonna close my table of contents again. This always starts off with a big idea. The big idea here is that changes in the workplace led to a rise in labor unions and workers' strikes. And oftentimes these sections begin with the question, if you were there, what would you do? And this is a really good question. You should definitely answer it and really think about what would you have done. Turn the page, you're going to read about maximizing profits and efficiency. There's another graphic organizer for this section. You can click on it here to see what it is. It's a cause and effect chart. Big business and its impact on workers in the 19th century. I'm going to close that and I'm going to keep turning the pages so you'll keep going here. You're going to read about workers organizing. Again, you can be clicking on things that are underlined to get definitions or descriptions of those. Make sure you're looking at the pictures. Look at that image of those working conditions. It's just appalling by today's standards. You're going to read about some labor unions, and you can look at this political cartoon. Again, it has hot spots that you can click on here. Keep going. The AFL, of course, you're typing answers in these boxes again, like we've done before. Keep going. Read the biography of Samuel Gompers. That's a great name, isn't it? Samuel Gompers. Type in an answer to the reading check again, and I'm going to turn the page. That's actually where you're going to stop. So, again, if I go back, the bottom of this page after Samuel Gompers, you can stop your reading for the day. and then go to Schoology to take the Check for Understanding quiz, which will not count in Skyward. It's just a formative assessment. Okay? I'll see you tomorrow.